As you can see behind me, it snowed the past days, but we are still going on a road trip. And I just want to show you what my first impressions are and what my German verdict is. First thing to say already, Canadians are so much superior in getting the roads ice-free than Germany. So let's start. Part of every good road trip is a good diner. And we found this diner right in Niagara, which is a themed diner. It's like with all movie titles. What are you getting, Elias?
Truffle shuffle pancake. Free.
Very nice. I think I will get the same. Leia, what will you get?
I don't know, I want a sandwich or a wrap. Cotton club wrap.
Alright, so as we are comparing this to the German standard road trip, what would you say is different here in the first diner spot?
I think more different is there are more kind of stuff that probably we will most get at the afternoon or to lunch, but we will eat this now at 10 a.m. so it's probably nice to eat some bacon stuff.
We now got our food. I got some pancakes and a bit of bacon and some fries. Elias got the same, and we got also some sandwiches, which
An
look
English
very
muffin.
delicious. Yeah, and he got an English muffin instead of the
Made
fries.
in Canada.
Yes. And now some maple syrup. Oh yes. Oh yes. So Elias got his first bacon with pancakes and maple syrup. What do you think?
I didn't expect it, but really tasty. Hello?
Today is day 2 of the road trip. Yesterday was amazing. We drove a lot on the highway, and today we will be a bit more in and around Toronto. Yeah, so what I can say already, what I like more about Canadian roads than German roads is for sure that the roads are more clear of snow. What do I mean by that? In Germany, this parking lot would be full of snow. It would look like this everywhere. But Canada, I think, is much more used to snow. You guys definitely know how to handle it much better. So that is something I recognize and I really appreciate. And so I never experienced a slippy road so far. Actually, the car also can handle it very well. I don't know if they use different tires or I don't know what it is, but I feel very safe while I drive. Yeah, let's see. Today we want to go to the bridle path. We want to watch some mansions or look at some mansions. And then maybe go to a mall or an outlet up there. But yeah, we'll keep you updated. It is very interesting to see those big mansions. I think there's nothing comparable in Germany to this. As you can see, those are absolute big houses, more like castles to be honest. And it was very intense to drive through these roads and everyone was so amazed. Alright, next step on our road trip is actually Tim Hortons. It is my first time at a Tim Hortons and it's so good. Elias wanted to go here and maybe you can explain why.
I heard before of Tim Hortons. I don't really know why it costs, but now I research a little bit. It's because of the famous NHL player Tim Horton, and it makes it even cooler. That's now it's such a big restaurant, and so many here in Canada. We see them so much.
And what was the reason why you wanted to go to Tim Hortons in the first place?
Well, the reason was I see it on How I Met Your Mother. I heard the name Tim Hortons, and that's always connected with Canada for me. So that's the thing I want to see in Canada was Tim Hortons.
It's really good. And now we will drive to the Bridle Path, one of the most expensive streets in Canada. I just want to say that the streets here are sometimes it's so weird why they are so big or so small. For example, on the highway where you can drive the fastest, the lanes seem very, very narrow. It doesn't make too much sense. But now here in the city, it's so wide and you only can drive 50 on such wide streets with no pedestrians around. Yeah, this is a bit weird. And also the top speed on the highway is very low, like 100 around Toronto, and then a bit outside it's like 110. But this doesn't make too much sense for me because in Germany like 100 is on a normal road between two cities. But here it's the like 110 is the absolute maximum on the highway I've seen so far, which seems very, very slow. The thing that really confused me is that these street lights are actually on the other side. For me as a German, actually on the wrong side, because I'm used to stopping right at the street light. But here in Canada, if you would stop right at the street light, you would stand in the middle of the intersection. And so that doesn't make any sense. So you have to wait way ahead of the street light. There's a line there. But yeah, this is something that really confused me. I really enjoyed driving for the first time on Canadian roads. I really have to get my Canadian driver's license because that is something that's still missing, and I think this will be so much faster if I have this and I pick up a rental car. A big bummer, we had a scratch on our front wheel. I hope we don't have to pay anything. Yeah, so my German verdict for Canadian roads and my first Canadian road trips is it was amazing, but the street limits are a bit weird for me as a German. But I think safety is most important. So safety before punctuality, I would say. And I really enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it too, make sure to subscribe. And the next video will actually be where I will compare Canadian grocery prices to German grocery prices. So stay tuned, and I hope I will see you there. Thank you for watching.